Hello guys, this is my March wrap up. Welcome to my video. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. And with no further ado, let's get to this video. Okay, I have my book log here and I read a total of 11 books this month. Some of them were DNFs, some of them were perfect, and some of them really was funny. I'm gonna talk about them like each individually. I know I told you in my previous videos that there are gonna be videos on Tuesdays and Fridays, but there was a holiday going on and I actually not at home for a big amount of time, so I had to film beforehand, but it got messy, my schedule weren't fitting, and now I'm here and I'm gonna talk about the books that I have read in this month. And you're gonna probably watch this video on April 1st. Yes, April 1st. Okay. The first book that I have finished this month was Never Lie by Farida McFadden. By far the best book. Like, I binged the book. I binged it. It was amazing. It was the best thriller that I have ever read, and it was amazing. I loved it so much. I guess I rated it 5 stars. I'm sorry, I don't have my Goodreads here with me. I'm filming with my phone, and it was binge worthy, and I binged it. Like, I've read the first 3 or 4 chapters in one day, and the rest of the book the other day. It was amazing. Like, it was perfect. They make me binge. They make me want to know what's going on in the next chapter, and that's what I like, okay? In a thriller, crime, mystery, I love that. I love to be curious about what's going on in the next chapter, and this book was all that. I loved it, and I guess I rated it 5 stars. So, and I actually have it on paperback here. Next book that I have read, which I have read the first book, it's The Cat and Mouse Duet. I've read Haunting Adeline last month, and I have read Haunting Adeline this month. It was good, not perfect as the first book, but I'm sorry, I have to warn you, there might be spoilers ahead. I tried to not give spoilers ahead, but there was something going on in the book that I knew that I wasn't going to like it. So I searched and searched a lot and finally used ChatGPT to tell me what chapters that I should skip. And I skipped them. I skipped about 14 chapters. I've read to chapter 10, skipped 14 chapters, and I got back to reading in chapter 24, I guess, and read the whole book like normally. Couldn't like push myself to read those kind of things. It was sickening. It was bad, and I really didn't want to read them because I don't know. I know myself, and I have seen a lot of documentaries, I've read a lot of books, and I have read a lot about serial unlivers. I kind of obsessed with crime, mystery, and stuff. I love those, but just the big ones, not the small ones. But I don't know. This wasn't kind of thing that I wanted to read, and I ask you to read the trigger warnings. That the first book uh, is bearable to many people, but the second one might not be as bearable to all people as the first one. Them because it has some content that even made me uncomfortable. One should read the trigger warnings because, well, some of the content might be disgusting to some people. I have read my first Ana Huang book, and I started with Twisted Love. I actually listened to it, listened to half of it on Audible, and then I have read half of the book on my Kindle, and it was good. Not perfect, not beautiful, but good. My sister recommended me to read Twisted Games afterwards, but I didn't start Twisted Games in March, and it actually is my April TBR. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk all about it in next video. So the old things that I'm saying is I liked Twisted Love, not loved it because it was, I don't know, I kind of didn't connect to the characters. I are like 3.5 towards 4, not complete 4, but 3.5 towards 4. I liked it. I liked it okay. The next book that I want to talk about is actually one of the books that got me bored. God, it was so boring at first. I was like gonna DNF it, but my sister pushed me and really pushed me. When I say pushed me, like she gave me the book and made me read it. The book, it was Powerless by Lauren Roberts. The first half of the book, the FMC got me really bored. No, I didn't connect with them. I liked Kai, but I didn't like the FMC. What was her name? Payden. Payden. I didn't like her, but I liked Kai. Also, I don't know. The second half of the book was good. I actually, this nothing happened through the first book, and the book is this thick, and nothing happened. Nothing, literally nothing. They didn't connect. They still hated each other, enemies to lovers and stuff. It didn't really make me love this book. Like first book of Fourth Wing, it was amazing. It was phenomenal. It was masterpiece. But this one, nah, not really. It got, but the second half of the book, like you have to be really patient. Like you should not give up in the first half, in my opinion. You have to get through the first half to get to the point of the story. Like Trials, it's a Deadly Trials. The Trials doesn't even stop halfway through the book. It's, I don't know, it's a little bit late to start the Trials in the second half of the book. Like the book is really thick and you don't start the main idea of the book until halfway through the book, and I don't like it. I don't like that. I want to get to the point immediately. So it wasn't for me. I rated it. I don't know how I rated it. That shouldn't do to you. I don't know. The first half of the book should be really exciting to get you through all the book, all the way to the end, but it wasn't like that for me. You might like it. The next book that I have read in this month was Nocticadia. Definite 5 star. I think I gave it 4 stars. This might be a spoiler ahead, so I warned you, don't say I didn't. The only thing that made me drop that 1 star, it was the nickname he gave her. I didn't like it. I'm an entomologist and I didn't like the nickname. I love the book because all of them in the book, some kind of my coworkers, and I knew what they were doing. I liked it. I loved the main characters. I loved the academia setting. It was gothic. It was dark. It was beautiful. The girl was really good. Didn't give me icks and the MMC was so good. I loved it. I loved it. I loved him. And Derek Bramwell. I I normally don't like professor-student things, but this was perfect. This was really good. I loved it. And definite, it could be definite 5 stars, but the nickname, And I wrote a review on Goodreads about the nickname. I'm an entomologist. I mentioned that, and he was calling her Moth. Okay, like I can handle butterflies, but moth? God, it's disgusting. I don't like that. It's like calling your girlfriend a cricket or a grasshopper. You don't call her that. It's weird. Am I right? It's weird. Okay. But in the last 5 days, I wasn't in the mood for some thick, gothic, fantasy, romance stuff. I was just reading some kind of fun, thin books like 200 pages, 250, nothing much. So I read The Dragon's Bride. It was so funny. I liked it. I guess I rated it 3 stars. It was good, fun. I was giggling at times. It was fun. I was happy to read that. It wasn't something, but check the trigger warnings. It has something in it that might trigger some bad feelings in you, but it was good. Like 3 stars. It was okay. Total average. Not gonna recommend it to anyone, but I liked it. It was fun for me. And then I saw some videos on Instagram, so I went through the Ride or Die romance series. I guess it's the name. The first book. I've read the first book first. The it's called Hitched. Yes, it's by Lauren Beale. Hitched was my fantasy of hitchhiker romance. It was a dream come true for me. It was amazing. I loved it so much. Pretty much I binged it. It was so unhinged. The guy was a serial, not serial, it was a unaliver fleeing from jail. The FMC was going to give him a ride. He was a hitchhiker. He got in, he threatened the girl, and the stuff happened. I loved it. Uh, the spies were good. It was dark romance. Nothing special. It was just fun. And the other, I guess it's 4 books. I have read all 4. I DNF the other 3 halfway, like not halfway, just in the beginning of the books. And I just read this one completely. So I've read Along for the Ride, Driving My Obsession, and Across the State Lines. But I'm gonna talk about them individually. After that, I started listening to Lights Out. And OMG, Lights Out, by far the most funniest dark romance I've ever read. It was amazing. It was hilarious. Like I was laughing whole time listening to it, and the performance, the audio performance was amazing. I listened to it on Everend, and it was amazing, incredible. I was always laughing, smiling. The spice is good. It's amazing. I loved it. Check the trigger warnings. It was a masked man. And it made me figure out that I'm a little bit kinky, but not that much. But it was amazing. Like it gets you obsessed with that kind of stuff. I really loved it. Definite 5 stars for me. I like me kind of fun, spicy dark romance. It was different. And I was talking about the Ride or Die romance series. It wasn't my type. Like I like what I choose, but the second book was 2 MMC and 1 girl. The third one was 3 guys and 1 girl, and the fourth one was 4 guys and 1 girl. Like for the person that I am who read Den of Vipers, I didn't connect with those. I connected with those characters, but I didn't connect with these. I kind of didn't like the FMCs. They gave me an ick. I love strong girls in books, like strong, powerful, but not kind of mouthy ones. I don't know that's the right word, but the kind they always have something to return to you like that. I really don't like that. I wasn't in the mood this month, and I was spending all of my time in the nature, hiking, jogging, and stuff. I wasn't home that much, so I couldn't read. I just could listen to books, so I chose Lights Out, and I have never regretted it. It was so perfect. It was so good, funny, engaging. And but the other ones that I have read, I kind of didn't like them, and also I wasn't in the mood this month. I couldn't read. I had a, like you can see in my first video that was my March TBR. I kind of had a list prepared for March, but my mood and stuff that happened really didn't get me through those books. I couldn't push myself to read them. I loved them. They're most parts of series that I started before, but I couldn't finish them because my mood changed and I wasn't in the mood for some fantasies. Like this month, I haven't had any fantasies. It was just kind of powerless and Nocticadia, the only fantasies that I have read, like good fantasies. But next month, I promise I'm gonna read more books and better books. Not this thin dark romance things that I read for fun, but some good, worthy books. I'm gonna start a few series, and I definitely gonna listen to my sister and read Twisted Games. I know I won't like Twisted Hate, but I'm gonna read Twisted Games. That's not a topic for this video. And that's it. That's today's video. Again, like this video and subscribe to my channel for more bookish content. And thank you for watching. Love you guys. Bye.